Hey guys, this is Big Ben here at Camping World in Gander RV, and today I'm going to start you on a journey. You can go along with me because I'm going to buy this 2008 Winnebago 35K, I believe. It doesn't say on the side, I can't remember, but it's the one with the bunks. So it has originally it had a couch, dinette, bunks, and then the king size or queen size bed in the back. Right now, because the previous owner done some remodeling, they have some recliners. They took out the dinette and made just cabinets. They still have the bunks. They still have the bed in the back. Some of those changes, I'm going to change it back, but you can kind of go through that with me over the next probably couple months here. I'm going to get some of the stuff done right away, but I'm going to show you the condition and that immediately when we first brought it in, some things that I found so that you know if you're looking at a little bit older motorhome, some of the things you may want to look for. So let's get right to this camp. So you have on the front, go wide angle. Nice looking camper, no obvious defects as far as on the outside. Everything is well taken care of. Obviously it has some fade and that kind of thing, but it's a 2008. So you got to expect, you got to be realistic when you're looking at a camper like this. That's not going to be perfect. They're going to have some blemishes. One thing on here though, windshield. So you can see that crack. It's quite a big crack. Now it could go up and you could get away with it as long as it's not in your sight line. You probably could get away with it, but I'm going to have the windows replaced right away. You can see that one over there is not as big, and this happens to be a split window, so you have to replace both windows. Now that's going to be right around probably a couple grand at least. So that's one thing I'm having done right away. Tires, they're not super old. They're from about 2017, but you can see they're checked. And what I mean is you can see the cracking right there, and that is from how it was stored. It just starting to get the weather cracking, and even though there's lots of tread like that, you can see the tread is good. Doesn't have many miles on it, but what also matters is the condition. So those sidewalls could bust out on you when you're going down the road, and so that's a concern I have. So I'm going to have those replaced right away too. You always want to check the seals. Now this one looks like it should be resealed around the windows. You can see it's a little dry. It's separating there from the window frame, and that can allow water to get in, and you don't want water to get in anywhere. Up there, the slide toppers. Now he had his slide toppers were getting saggy and ripped, so he just took them right off. I'm going to have those replaced so I can help keep the debris off the top of the slides. He also had a problem with the slide mechanism here, so that's why this one covers off. That right there is the gear in the motor is stripped, so we are going to have a new gear made for that so that it will work. That's another thing I'm going to have done right away, so that way it's done. Obviously there's a marker light up there in the top, but otherwise it's not bad shape. It's a little dirty right now, but overall it's a nice solid foundation for a unit, and I'm going to be doing some remodeling on the inside, maybe some repainting just to freshen it up. But overall it only has 40,000 miles. I think it's going to work out well. It's the V10 in there. They're very, very good engine. Once they got all the problems figured out when they first started, but and they're kind of indestructible. So there you go. That's the start of my project, this 2008 Winnebago. And keep an eye out. I'll keep you updated as I get along with getting things repaired.